Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Populous, the beginning. Now today we're going to take on level 8, Continental Divide. I sense the Dakini settlement nearby that they have powerful defense against us, mighty followers known as Fire Warriors. I will need the spells of Tornado and Magical Shield contained in the stone heads to defeat them. Then I too will have the knowledge to train my own Fire Warriors. Yes, today we finally get a new follower. It's been like 5 levels? No, 4 levels. 4 or 5 levels before we got a new follower. Because our last new follower was Preachers. So, and you get them in level 3. So yeah, like 4 or 5 levels before we've got a new follower. Okay, now Fire Warriors are I would say my favorite follower in this game because they have a miniature fireball spell attached to their hands that they can throw at people. So they're your ranged infantry. They're the only ranged infantry you will get in this game, and they're my main defense. Like, I put them in my towers to defend me against Preachers. I use them to do... Now, the Fire Warriors are the specific follower I was talking about on level 5. They are your only defense against Angels of Death. They are the only followers that will do damage to an Angel of Death, and in large enough numbers, they'll stop the Angel of Death and actually stop it from attacking you. Because if the Angel of Death takes enough damage, then it'll just randomly explode. So that's why, like, Fire Warriors are my favorite warriors. Not to mention that they look cool. So let's get our village started up. And to get to this Vault of Knowledge, instead of having to like run up the hill and like punch through our stupid warriors that she started with, you want to get like a land bridge spell and charge that up and throw it across the water. And you can walk and sneak around and steal her Fire Warrior training hut. And you're going to want to do that at the beginning of a level. Because like with any level that has Vaults of Knowledge, she's going to, the more time you give her, the more she's going to defend that Vault of Knowledge, and the harder and harder it's going to be to take it from her. So we want to rush over there and get our Fire Warriors as soon as possible. Not to mention that they're my favorite. Like I said, they're my favorite follower on this. So I want to get them quick. Now my usual defense is this: I'll set up three or four guard towers in the front, and then I'll set up 4 or 5 guard towers behind them. And the 3 in the front will have Preachers in them, and the 4 behind them will have Fire Warriors in them. And what they'll do is the Preachers will steal any of her warriors, anybody like that, like warriors, braves, anybody that can be preached, and turn them to my tribe. And what the Preachers, the Fire Warriors do, will stop her Preachers stealing mine. So it's a pretty good setup of defense. Now let's get over here and steal this Vault of Knowledge so we can get our own Fire Warriors. Man, that monkey's going crazy. Huh. Right. Build, my pretties. Build. Build. Okay, we have 2 stone heads on this map, like she mentioned, with Magical Shield and Tornado. Now, we've seen Tornado before, but in this stone head here on this hill, we have a new spell. This one here. This is Magical Shield. But first, there's our warrior training hut. Alright. Now, quickly, back to the base. Go, 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 before she realizes we stole it. Well, let's get them to build my Shaman's Tower. Okay, now as I was saying, like, the Magical Shield is a really, really good spell when you're attacking an enemy base. Because what the Magical Shield does is it creates like a magical barrier around your forces that you cast it upon. So like if you cast on a bunch of your followers and then like an enemy shaman casts a lightning spell, the lightning spell won't have any effect on them at all. Like even if it hits them directly, the shield will protect them from the shock and stop them dying. Wow, that's a lot of wild men over there. Yoink. So, and if she casts like a fireball spell and the mosquito spell, it'll just bounce off and go flying off in a random direction. So the Magical Shield is a really, really good spell to have if you can't take out their shaman quite quickly. It's a really good spell to have if you can't take her out really, really fast, because then she can't cast any spells to screw up your attack. Okay, let's get our fire warrior training hut built. And you three get in. You get in. Now, we're going to need about a moderately sized army like before. We're going to need about five. We're going to need about 20 to 25 people attacking her. Like 20 between like fire warriors, and preachers. Because you want to mix all your forces. You don't want to have too much of one or too much of the other, because they all have their individual weaknesses. It's kind of like Pikmin. You kind of want to have more. They each have their specific job that they need to do in order to complete the mission, kind of thing. So you don't want to have too much of one and too much of the other. All right, get in that tower and start defending. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You can go build another hut, because we need more braves. And you three. You go build another hut as well, because we need more braves. We just do. Now, being on this tower up here gives us quite a range against her if she's coming down with forces, because we can shoot almost all the way up to the top of this hill, so we can almost hit all her forces. So that's a really good advantage to have. And if you use the invisibility on this spell, on this world, then you can usually tend to sneak in behind her village and crush her that way. But I don't know, I tend not to use the invisibility spell because it tends to not really work out for me, or I don't know. It just doesn't work out all that well for me most of the time. Usually I'll cast like the invisibility spell, and like, because they're AI, they know where everything is anyway. So you're gonna run over there, and then all of a sudden, like, all the AIs are just like, oh, your guys are right there, even though they're invisible. We just know exactly where everyone is. And our village is coming along quite nicely. I think this level might take me 2 parts. I'm not sure, because you need to build up quite a force to stop yourself being crushed by them. By the, oh, speak of the devil. Crap. Die. Die. Get out my tower, jerk. Away. Wow, that lightning spell didn't even hit that guy and he died. Oh, that was weird. Do we have any spare braves? Do we? Ah, we do. Fantastic. Alright. I'm going to need you guys to build a temple for me, because I am going to need my preachers if they're starting to attack me already. The friggin' jerks. Uh-oh, and here come the frickin' cavalry. Dang it. Get away from me. Get out of my tower. Turd. Ugh. I hate the Dakini. Dakini are the most annoying of the 3 enemies, I find. They're usually the ones that are always like bum rushing over and friggin' destroying all your stuff. Assholes. Okay, we want to get these towers built, and we need to get them built fast because the Dakini are really pressing us here. So, come on, make with the temple. Make with the temple. And you guys can get in. Yay, we're getting lots of 5 huts. Sweet. Now, the Dakini are, like, the AI aren't really that smart. They'll only attack ever from one way. They won't go, hey, okay, this attack's failing running down straight at their towers, so let's run around the back and come in here. They won't do that. They're just like, oh, let's keep running straight at them. Eventually, it's gotta work, right? So, okay, we need more people. Lots more people. So, okay, I think that should do. But I still have quite a lot of braves running around. Okay, we're gonna need three preachers right now to fill that tower. Oops. No. Over there. Okay. What the heck? What's that noise? Oh, well, one of her warriors just died. Haha. Okay, and our village is really coming along nicely. Is that 3 people? Yes, it is. Ooh, our preachers are ready. Sweet. Alright. Get in the tower and start defending me. Because I really, really don't want them to come running across with more fire warriors and attack me. Because that's just mean. There's no need for it. Now, I don't know why, but like the AI usually when they have their huts filled, they usually have like random like gatherings of like warriors and fire warriors and junk sitting in their houses. So I guess it's a good defensive tactic, but I don't know. Like Braves make the most mana when they're sitting in the huts, so I think you would want them more than anyone else, but color me stupid sometimes. I could be wrong. Okay, and I'm going to need to get quite a bit of an army going here. People in there? Is there people in there? Yeah, that's missing one. Okay. Go in there. Okay. And apparently I'm wasting mana, because that bar is flashing at me. What am I not doing? Oh, those 2. 3 even. Okay, in. Okay, and we have our defenses set up. Now, if we look at the world map like this, then it shows you the range of each of your followers. So these really, really big circles, the kind of shaded blue is where the your followers can see. The inner blue circle is the actual range. So like your followers will see them coming from there, this little gap here, but they won't start shooting them till they enter these circles. And I like to have a lot of the towers close together because then they overlap, and the overlap in circles means like 3 or 4 fire warriors can shoot at the enemies at once. How many people do we have? 8. Nah, we're gonna need more than that. So let us use a campfire for the first time. Set in the middle of the reincarnation site and get those guys to dance around it. Because I don't want to have all my Braves like running off by themselves doing whatever they want. I really, really dislike them doing that. Because usually they tend to go and do stupid things. They're like, oh, let's run over here and get ourselves killed. Because I'm super smart like that. But I think I'll end it here. And tomorrow when we pick up, I'll use all our spare Braves, gather the army together, and we'll run over and destroy the Dakini. So, thanks for watching. I'm SkiNLeY19. See ya.